Data extitration analysis indicates that an attacker managed to download system configuration notes from a web server. The web server logs have been deleted, but analysts have determined that the system configuration notes were stored in the database administrators folder on the web server. Which of the following attacks explains what occurred? Select 2. A. Parse the hash. Directory traversal. SQL injection. Privilege escalation. Cross-site scripting. Request forgery. Answer, AD. The best answers to this question are A. Parse the hash and D. Privilege escalation. Parse the hash, A, is a type of attack where an attacker steals hashed credentials and uses them to authenticate and gain access to other systems. In this case, the attacker may have used stolen credentials to access the database administrators folder on the web server. Privilege escalation, D, is the process of exploiting a vulnerability to gain higher-level access to a system or application. In this case, the attacker may have exploited a vulnerability in the web server to gain access to the database administrators folder. Directory traversal, B, is an attack that exploits vulnerabilities in web applications to access files outside of the web server's root directory. This attack is not directly related to the scenario described in the question. SQL injection is an attack that targets databases by injecting malicious SQL code into a web application's input fields. This attack is not directly related to the scenario described in the question. Cross-site scripting, E, is an attack that injects malicious scripts into a web page viewed by other users. This attack is not directly related to the scenario described in the question. Request forgery, F, is an attack that tricks a user into performing unintended action on a web application. This attack is not directly related to the scenario described in the question. Therefore, the best answers are A. Parse the hash and D. Privilege escalation.